How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. There are about 100 million people that just got Bitcoin thrown in their face. They're learning about the Bitcoin ETFs. They're hearing about it. I covered a little bit about this kind of in my videos over the last few days, but we have some new information. Again, about 100 million people are now going to see these Bitcoin ETFs right in their investment accounts. They're getting pushed information about it. They're being pushed ads. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video to see future videos just like this one. We have a lot of new viewers, so if you want to see more videos, just consider hitting subscribe. While you're down there, there's a link to Marx where you can trade cryptocurrency. There's no KYC, meaning you can set up an account in just a few minutes. You can deposit and start trading. We've had a lot of people join because they are getting ready for this next bull run. They want some place to trade cryptocurrency, and this is a nice exchange. It's small in the sense that they have really good customer service. They're growing like mad. They have been around since about 2020, I believe, but they're still boutique, so you can get customer service. You can go over to settings. You can go over to referral wallet. There's a little tab at the bottom right, and you can talk to someone within a minute, typically, of writing them. You can talk to a real person, which is awesome compared to some of the big exchanges that have no customer service department. There's also a link down there to Blowfin as well, in case you want to trade there. Another more boutique exchange that's growing like crazy. I've seen a lot of marketing from both of these exchanges, and they're growing quite quickly. Also linked down there to HGAaccess, in case you want to know what some of us are talking about, buying or selling. Some influencers, we give a lot of information there. Now, over the last few days, we've seen a lot of ads about Bitcoin. We've seen a lot of people talking about the new Van Eck ad or Blackrock with a 2-minute recording, that kind of stuff. I've been updating you on that, but there's been some new developments that are pushing Bitcoin to the masses. Take a look at this. You go to Fidelity. The Fidelity Bitcoin, or the Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund is right there, taking up almost the entire screen, right next to the login button. So if you want to go log in, you have to see this right next to it, FBTC. And in case you didn't know, like, Fidelity is one of the largest players in the traditional markets. A lot of people have accounts through there personally or through their workplace. They drive a ton of traffic. I mean, look at this. This is from similarweb.com, showing that they get about 100 million monthly visits. This is just from December, 104 million. That's up from 83 million the month before. It's about 80 million the month before that. They're really the largest player by a significant amount. After them, Schwab, and then after that, it's like 1/10 the traffic. Most coming from the US, which shows, okay, the people that are going to be clicking on this probably are people that want access to Bitcoin. They haven't had access through anything unless they're using Coinbase, but they haven't been able to buy in their retirement accounts, that kind of stuff. So most are 25 to 34-year-old males, then 35 through 44, 45 through 54. This is a huge amount of visitors. Of course, there could always be more ads that are run. They are going to run ads. I'm sure all these companies are going to be running ads, like on the Super Bowl and on other in other places. But these are very high quality spots to put advertisements. Like, you already have these clients. You already know that they're investing with you, right? And you can push them towards this. Right? And I realize that this is a little bit different. 104 million views throughout a month is different than like 100 million views at one time, like on a Super Bowl ad, let's say. But again, these are very high quality views because these are people that literally are already logging in. They're going in their account to look at their investments. And now you're pushing them to learn more about Bitcoin. Now, of course, they can't tell you to go buy. But they are telling you some information, easier exposure to Bitcoin without buying Bitcoin directly. And Fidelity has been very outwardly bullish on Bitcoin in the past, saying that they've been mining for the last, 9 years now? And it's not just Fidelity. BlackRock also has it on their homepage. Introducing IBIT, the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, giving more information about it right here on their homepage. Now, BlackRock is more of a large player. They don't have as many retail clients, But you can see still they're getting, 3 million views every single month. And then we go over Van Eck, hold Bitcoin with HODL. Van Eck, Bitcoin Trust, buy and HODL. This is on their homepage. This is like their entire homepage, like the whole thing. You can see Van Eck's journey with Bitcoin. We celebrate Bitcoin builders, not tourists. Van Eck, Bitcoin Trust, spot exposure in an ETF right up here. Like it's everywhere. They're talking about Bitcoin, and they also have some viewership as well, a lot less than the other two players, but I think this one's actually off. It should be, maybe like 500,000 a month or something like that. Keep in mind though, like this is just the beginning. They're posting this on their homepages. They're going to be running ads. I can already see like in a lot of football games, like American football games, they run ads for Invesco, like QQQ products, which is interesting. A lot of people already know about that, but they'll probably start running ads for Bitcoin in those same games. This is also interesting. I love that Blackrock is only in the 5th place for market cap in terms of the Bitcoin ETF Wars. This is coming from Jesse. Why? Because they're going to have to do more marketing of Bitcoin. Look at this. Their ETF, their AUM, it says here is about 122 million. I believe this is a little bit delayed because last time I looked, it was like 450 million. But either way, BlackRock is down the list. Bitwise is above them. Fidelity, ProShares, Grayscale, obviously way up on the list. Van Eck's right below them. Then Franklin Templeton. Let's look up Franklin Templeton as well, because we know that they have a lot of, they've been very bullish on Bitcoin as well. So let's agree to this. Individual investor. And then we'll see Bitcoin as easy as an ETF. Introducing EZBC. Of course, they are also pushing Bitcoin ETFs. The fact is, we have most of the money that's run by institutional managers, most of the accounts. The institutions that hold most of the accounts are in on this Bitcoin ETF trade. They want to be part of this. They want to push this to investors. And while there are some people that are openly against it, like JP Morgan CEO, Jamie Dimon, they're still working with these companies. They still want to make money from this. So they're not going to actively push against people doing buying these ETFs. Of course, there are some companies like Vanguard that are very old school, but I think they're going to have to change their mind. I think they're going to have to offer it because otherwise they're just going to be losing clients, especially as some of their clients get older and older and pass on their inheritance to younger generations. Like the younger generations want exposure to Bitcoin. Let me know your thoughts though underneath the video. Again, this is just interesting to see so many institutions putting this right on their homepage, giving hundreds of millions of views to Bitcoin and to Bitcoin ETFs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Check out the links down below to Blowfin, to Marx, to HGAaccess, and of course, to my Twitter as well if you want to follow me over there. I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.